You made it through the first night. Now you've got a lot of priorities you got to try and cover in one day. Considering as cold as it got, the first thing I'd worry about, or the first two things I'd worry about, is water and a door for this. You've got 3 weeks to live without food, but you only got 3 days to live without water. As much energy as you're about to expend, water and a door for this to block the breeze are going to be the two most important things you need to focus on today. So let's get on that. So the shape of our door is a little bit of a triangle. So, well, the shape of our entry is a bit of a triangle. So we're going to want to try and do the same thing. What I'm thinking is to make a triangle frame. I'm going to lash on some sticks. Here, 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 so on. I'm going to pile on a bunch of leaves. And then I'm going to try and lash and hold those on somehow. Possibly with some more lashings or maybe a flexible stick. Kind of like a insulation holder. So we went out and found these few sticks. Measure them out against your shelter. Got one long one and two medium-sized ones. This one's longer than our shelter is wide, just a little bit. And then this one will fit in right there. We'll lash it back here. Then this one will be crossed right here. And this one will get lashed right there. And then we'll have our door somewhere in this vicinity. When we crawl in, we can pull our door in over us. That'll help to block out the draft. Things like this you really need to watch out for. You want to try and keep your eye out for things, dark signatures on the ground, any kind of movement. Right now it's 50 degrees, 49 degrees. He's just trying to warm up in the sun. It's a little rat snake. In this trial situation, don't worry about him yet. You don't have a fire. Right now your only focus is water and staying warm. Don't worry about him. He'll be alright. You'll see him again later. And when you use these cedar trees, or something interesting you can use these cedar trees for, is their roots. Their roots they're very strong. So if we dig down around the base of this tree, we should be able to find some really strong roots that we can use as our lashings. Let's keep an eye on that snake up the corner of my eye. Make sure he's not too upset with my presence here. Might have to go find a larger cedar tree. This one does not seem to have the roots that I need. So let's do that. Let's go find a larger one. There's a larger one just over the way here. Now we can leave our stake alone. Okay. So here's a pine tree. Now this same thing works with pine trees, cedars, any kind of really evergreen. So let's try it on this pine tree real quick. Quick test. So when you take this, if you want to test to see if it's going to be good for rope or a lashing, wrap it around your finger a few times. If it doesn't break, you can use it. So this will be something that we can use. You'll get these really long running roots like this off of these conifers, and again, that'll be a good lashing too. Alright, so you just keep excavating this area up until you find enough roots to do what it is that you need to do. Alright, so what I've began to do here is I've got my triangle set out here, and I began to lash the main framework of it together with these roots here. So now what we have is a little bit of a door here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take sticks and lay them across here. And then we're going to pile leaves on top of it. And we're going to use some flexible sticks to wedge between here and here to try and hold them on. So we've got our main framework built right here. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking these small flexible sticks right here and I'm weaving them in. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow more leaves to catch on here. So now let's pile on some leaves. And now we'll just go ahead and attach it on. Oops, that one is a dead limb. Good enough for the night. Well, this will do just fine for tonight to get me through another one. And we'll work on our next set of needs in the morning. Good night.